This is just a funny one.
Yeah.
It's a married woman in China.
Yeah.
She dated 18 men at once
Okay.
and scammed all of them for 300 grand US, which I thought was very funny because that's like, I'm thinking about, you juggle like three dudes or whatever, you get away with it. Yeah, maybe 2 or 3, but 18, that's pretty, and apparently it went up to 20. That's allegedly.
Dude, I mean, they're only 7 days a week. So
yeah.
How do you do that? 18?
So she would apparently enthrall the men into a fake relationship, convincing that her feelings were genuine and that she was in love, and then take pre-wedding photos with them.
Oh, man.
Like, really, and then and they would often call her wife, so they were ready to roll.
Yeah, because the pre-wedding photo thing, by the way, it's
that's
different.
How you lock it
in China, you don't get wedding photos taken.
No.
Like in the West, you normally get your wedding photos taken at your wedding.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
But in China, you get these like lavish pre-wedding photo.
Yeah.
I had them done. You had them
yeah.
done, where you dress up in different costumes and stuff, and they
Such
take
a
you to
thing.
a park.
Such an industry there.
Yeah, and it costs a lot of money.
Yeah, it does.
And they take all these photos and they print out big portraits for you and photo books and keychains and all that kind of stuff. But it's absolutely ridiculous. I know one of the victims even like sold his house in order to give her money.
Yeah, so listen to this. Once she captivated the men, the 29-year-old woman would allegedly request money, explaining that she needed it to help several family members. Some of her explanations were that her father has cancer, her cousin needed to be bailed out of jail, her brother needed money to buy a home after getting married, and some of the men that she dated took out loans to fulfill her cash request, but then they got suspicious, right? So they threatened to report her to the police, but then she would request money from the newer boyfriends that weren't privy to this in order to pay back the old ones. It was the circle of life, dude.
Wow.
Earlier this year, the elaborate scheme fell apart, and she asked one of her boyfriends to pose as her brother. And she explained that she was trying to get rid of another man named Lee, who she claimed was tracking her down over unpaid taxes. So she loaned... The dude loaned her 900,000 RMB.
Wow.
So that's 133 grand. And then following his suspicions, he demanded a meeting between him and her parents. Right. So that's really when you kind of make it serious in China.
Yeah.
If you make the parents meet each other,
Sure.
right? So he threatened to break up with her and take back his money if she refused. And then obviously she refused, and he reported her to the police.
Right.
The man asked me when we could return the money to him. He said he is short of money and he already has sold his house. I instantly became suspicious of her. How could it be possible that one person who pushed others to pay taxes sold his own house? So anyway, they went on and they finally caught her.
They caught her. But I mean, that's taking a romance scam to the next level. But you see, she's taking advantage of this gender imbalance in China.
Yeah.
Because think about it right now, like, obviously in the more rural areas, it hits a lot harder. But because there are less eligible women around, she can just really play the field there and get lots of money.
Yeah, dudes do this as well in China.
They definitely do. They definitely do. But I mean, it's so much more in a woman's favor to do this kind of
because
thing.
there's such a shortage of men. So you get these rural men that move to the city or whatever. You could definitely play him for a fool pretty easily.
Yeah, so I mean, that's just kind of a...
So that was a funny one.
Yeah,
I mean, it sucks.
It's horrendous. It's horrendous, but it's good she got caught.